Let's jump right into this explainer. We're looking at the explosive men's VNL 2026 Week 3 clash between the USA and Poland at the Now Arena in Chicago. We're going to break down the absolute best match highlights to see exactly how this highly anticipated contest actually unfolded on the court. You know, the stakes here were just incredibly high. On one side of the net, we've got the USA stepping onto their home court in Chicago, fighting tooth and nail for a third-place finish by securing their 9th win. And right opposite them, Poland is hunting for their 4th win of the week. So we have two absolute powerhouses colliding right before the VNL finals. And man, the atmosphere inside that arena was off the charts. Now, you really can't talk about Poland without talking about Wilfredo León. The commentators actually said it best during the broadcast. It's a broken record. He does it again and again and again. They were just marveling over his awe-inspiring serving power. Right out of the gate, León's service game put intense pressure on the USA's serve receive, showing us exactly why he's a living legend in this sport. Section 1. Set 1. Poland strikes. So these teams traded massive blows right off the bat, establishing this fierce back-and-forth rhythm. The USA's McHenry, who is known worldwide for his incredible skills, scores early, getting the home crowd fired up. But in true heavyweight fashion, Poland's Wilfredo León immediately answered back with a devastating ace. The message was clear, right? Neither team was going to back down. And look at how this illustrates the raw power of USA's veteran Matt Anderson. He doesn't overcomplicate things. It's just a very simple approach, a nice controlled arm swing, and bam, he scores straight through the Polish triple block. He overpowered 3 world-class defenders at once with just fundamental raw power. Literally an incredible highlight that got the whole arena on its feet. But what's crucial is how Poland responded defensively to that American firepower. Down the stretch of that first frame, the USA's Haynes took a big swing against a simple overhead block, but it was the left hand of Wilfredo León absolutely shutting him down. León just reaches over and emphatically closes the door, completely stifling the American attack. And that defensive stand, that was the nail in the coffin for the opening frame. Set 1 was done and dusted, 25-21 in favor of Poland. They handled that first set fairly easily, asserting early control of the match and kind of quieting that Chicago crowd just a bit. Section 2. The Polish offensive juggernaut, dominating the court. 9. That's the number of points Wilfredo León and Bartłomiej Bołądź each shared to lead the game in scoring early on. Having one hitter on fire is dangerous enough, but having 2 absolute cannons firing at the same time, it makes the Polish offense nearly impossible to stop, putting an exhausting strain on the opposing block. Let's trace one of the most chaotic rallies of the match. It starts with a block shot, followed by an incredible dig by USA Shoji. Then Haynes rips it, and the ball basically pinballs around the court. Absolute chaos. León manages a clutch dig, and finally Bołądź scores the point. This wild sequence highlights exactly why the Polish league is pure dynamite, ending with a massive celebration that totally fed Poland's momentum. Section 3. USA's defensive pushback, trying to turn the tide. Now, the USA wasn't going down without a fight. Check out this defensive sequence. They set up a disciplined middle and pen block. After a recycled play, they're incredibly quick to get back and reset. And the result? McHenry stuffs down Poland's massive 7-footer Lemanski. That was exactly what the doctor ordered for the US, a huge momentum-shifting block after a grueling rally. But despite that late-set pressure from the United States, Poland just finds a way. USA's TJ DeFalco hesitated, deciding not to put up a 3-man block, which left an open angle. Tomasz Fornal immediately capitalized on that, taking a huge swing to firmly close the door. Poland takes set 2, leaving US with their backs against the wall. Section 4. Set 3. The sweep. Down 2-0, the big question on everyone's mind was, could the USA force a 4th set? They really couldn't afford to fall behind. A crucial side-out was desperately needed right at the start to keep the United States in the game and spark a potential reverse sweep. But wow, Poland's athleticism was just overwhelming. Tomasz Fornal lands a massive swing from 13 feet deep, well behind the attack line. The setter, Komenda, had to sprint 5 meters just to place the ball, and Fornal still turned it into a lethal attack. It's exactly this kind of incredible out-of-system firepower that makes Poland so utterly dominant. And on the other side of the ball, the Polish defense was essentially a brick wall. First, USA's DeFalco was read like a book and completely shut down on a pipe attack. Then, Bołądź scores brilliantly off the block to push the lead to 23-19. The disciplined Polish defense simply suffocated the USA's offensive attempts, completely reading their plays and stuffing them right back over the net. Which brings us to the final moments. An overpass by the USA provided the final opportunity, and Poland didn't hesitate for a second. After some scrambling, the ball comes over, and Poland seals the deal. They complete a dominating straight-set sweep over the U.S. right in their own backyard. Section 5, Road to the Finals. The Aftermath. So what does this all mean? We can immediately see the real-world ripple effect of this match. Poland's 3-0 sweep gives them their 4th win of the week and absolutely secures 2nd place for Coach Grbić's squad heading into the VNL finals. On the flip side, the USA takes a tough loss, leaving them basically hoping the math works out for that 3rd place spot. It's a hugely impressive victory for Poland that sends a massive message to the rest of the world. Which leaves us with this final thought. With Poland looking this unstoppable, executing from the service line, dominating out of system, and suffocating teams defensively, it leaves us with one massive question as we head toward the championship round. How will this sweeping momentum impact the VNL finals? Can anyone actually slow down this Polish juggernaut when a trophy is on the line? It's going to be a thrilling conclusion to the tournament for sure. Thanks for diving into these match highlights with me.